It's Week 10 of the National Football League. And we'll get a look here at Ben Sinnott, whose utter dominance has moved him within range of the single-season receiving record. It's the Condors and the Colts, next on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League, presented by EA Sports. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game? In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
Meanwhile, for our visiting Memphis ball club, they're halfway home, looking good at a perfect 8-0.
And not much to complain about so far, is there? I'd have to say they're the best team in the NFL through the first half of the year.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie. One of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
So naturally they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway? First down.
Richardson going right to the air. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down. Richardson looking to throw this. And his throw here is incomplete. Alec Pierce, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. When you look at this defense, this unit 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. One in running the ball, one in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the option left, Richardson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Well, they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And that's incomplete.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. Well, they're sending out an early memo that points are not going to be easy to come by in this one. A block here in the opening quarter, and what a block it was.
I love how you talked about sending out a memo. I know of one special teams coach who leaves a note in the lockers of guys he wants on his special teams. A direct invitation to them. He wants them to have the pride in what they're doing. This group showed it right there. A big effect on this game.
Going to throw right side here, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Looking to throw. Farrell. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come, we get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
Open man down the field. It's a tight end center. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. With another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Condors take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. The last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 19 carries, 80 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Here's Richardson to throw. And that is incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. Would be ideal.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. They juked him. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 48 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right?
And he will take it in for the touchdown. Ben Sinnott, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Condors are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point right down the middle. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On to the second quarter. Memphis in possession of the football, as they've got it as we resume action. Seibert now to kick this thing away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Colts offense and Anthony Richardson ready for this next possession. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently second in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Number 6 brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, Richardson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Let's go.
Now Richardson. To the right side, complete to Taylor. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and they will take over 1st and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Back to throw now on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he goes out right around the 39. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll audible to something else. 2nd and 5. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down. Farrell working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 9 yards that time.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Down inside the 10, and he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. 41 yards. And the Condors take a 3-touchdown lead. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Ready? Smash, smash, check, Panther. No, no.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Down the sideline he goes. Inside the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So he wanted to pass it, but that thing turned out much better.
And the crowd really responded, didn't they? They always like it better when the quarterback who's scrambling around actually takes off and runs downfield. And that's exactly what he did.
Let's go now.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Pierce. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3.
At the 3-yard line.
Richardson working from the gun. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Go!
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
Matt Gay for the Colts field goal on 19-yard attempt.
And Gay knocks this one through. So a conservative decision there, but it does put him on the board.
And I know the players hate it, the coaches hate it, but sometimes you just got to take the points when they're there. Sometimes a field goal is pretty darn good.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Condors offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Breaks through the contact. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Condors are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half. Just a 4-play drive that time. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Colts about to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Finds his man over the middle. It's Likely. Look at the big fella go. And he'll get into the end zone and touchdown, Indianapolis. Isaiah Likely as the first half is winding down. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll cut this to a 17-point spread. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the...
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Condors offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's in the midst of a very solid season, currently second in the NFL in passing yards. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Condors.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 42.
First down, Memphis.
Now they'll change things up. They'll look to throw here on first down. Over the middle, it's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. There's a short one pulled in by Simmett. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up second down.
A 7-yard pickup.
They'll look to throw again. Buying time to his left. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Get some 9 yards and a first.
15-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Condors.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there, with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Condors take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after try forthcoming. And the lead is now 24. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper.
Set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go, sack.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big pickup of 38. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now it's Richardson. Throwing out left and finding Likely. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Richardson. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Again, it's Richardson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Richardson looking to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier, and this time there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Richardson to throw off play action. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Richardson out of the shotgun. A short one there, caught by Likely. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. From the gun on 3rd down. Richardson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
He's 2nd in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So
back now in Indianapolis. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the fourth. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
107 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Being chased out left. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Farrell dancing to his left. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. And quickly they get to the line.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Gay is on for the point after. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the pick 6 we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a 2-possession game as they control their destiny in this 4th quarter.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
155 yards rushing now on 23 carries so far. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season.
And the Condors add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Well, the Colts now, they're ready to get the football back. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Richardson looking to throw this.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Looking to throw. Richardson.
And this taken in by Downs.
To the 40 and no further. So the broken tackle didn't get him much.
Here's Richardson to throw. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Here Richardson yet again. And a throw for Pittman is intercepted. Now inside the 25.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I suppose it wasn't out of the realm of possibility that we could have seen a comeback, but that touchdown should put any hopes of a comeback out of reach. It's been a really quality effort for him here in this one.
And no matter what else you think, you have to admire the initiative to finish things off their way. Don't leave anything to chance, no matter how small the odds of a comeback were. Send it home with a touchdown and get to celebrating.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Now Richardson.
Now the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
That complete to Downs.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to the air with Richardson.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Back to throw again. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a